back, guys, to another Mortal Kombat video. But before we get started, I just wanted to quickly say, please give us a like if you're enjoying the content, and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with the channel and all the videos that I post. I greatly appreciate it because it really helps us to grow as a small channel. Now, let's get back into the video. Now, I've wanted to do a video on Suchin since I first heard her name get dropped in one of Kenshi's intros.
Suchin wants me back.
You made as strong an impression as she did.
I could see her being in the game to some degree, whether it's a story, a roster, or even a cameo character. But to be honest, I've always been interested in Suchin as a character since I first heard about her in MKX's comic. Seeing as there is so little info on Kenshi's wife and Takeda's mother, we're gonna use context clues, intros, dialogues, and just any general information on Suchin available. With Sonya Blade not being mentioned at all so far, I don't mean the cameo Sonya. It seems like NRS might be giving her a rest in this game. It's hard to fathom a game without Sonya outside of Mortal Kombat 2, but here we are. Since there's no Earthrealm female, it could make perfect sense for Suchin to take Sonya's place in this game. We already know Suchin has some sort of training because of what happened in the comics, which we'll go over later in the video. There's no info on Suchin before she met Kenshi or even what drew them together. She could have come from another swordsman family, or just been a regular Thai woman that met Kenshi and learned swordplay from Kenshi himself. I think I'd go with the second one just because the Mortal Kombat wiki basically describes her that she was a kind and devoted mother to Takeda. She raised him on her own because Kenshi didn't know of his existence. No one really knows why she did this, maybe to protect him from the warrior life or just to protect him from finding out about his heritage of being a Takahashi and a telepath. She is described as a lover of Kenshi, meaning that they spent quite a bit of time together. Before Kenshi eventually left, being ordered to infiltrate the Red Dragon by General Blade since he was a part of the Special Forces. We'll start from when Kenshi and Suchin first met. It's still kind of unclear where they met or what drew them together, but they did indeed fall in love and were together for a bit, but until he was ultimately deployed by Sonya Blade to infiltrate the Red Dragon. While he was a spy, Suchin was indeed pregnant with Takeda and raised him in Lampang, Thailand till he was about 8 years old. Around this time, Kenshi's cover was ultimately blown, but not before finding out about Dagon. Kenshi fled but was pursued by the Red Dragon commander Su Hao under Dagon's orders. He managed to get away but was later informed by General Blade of the existence of his son Takeda Takahashi and that the Red Dragon were threatening his life and that of his mother Suchin. Knowing the boy was indeed his after thinking about all the facts and all the time he spent with her, he made for Lampang. He knew it was a trap. He didn't care, but in the back of his mind, he knew he couldn't be fast enough, he thought to himself. As he made his way to Thailand, where the boy and his mother were. Around this time, Suchin received a letter from the Red Dragon stating that they knew Takeda was the son of the traitor Kenshi. Knowing that they would eventually come for Takeda, she sent him away to the next town while she dealt with the mercenaries. They came like she knew they would, asking if she was the bitch was Kenshi's bastard. She replied, "I'm the bitch with the blade," while stabbing one of the Red Dragon mercenaries in the dick. She then sliced the second guy's head in half, and while she did kill the third one, she was shot in the head. She was shot in the heart and died instantly. Kenshi had arrived too late, and Suchin was dead. He thought to himself that no boy just had to see this sight, so ultimately he didn't bring Takeda there. So he's seen that the Red Dragon mercenaries were all dead, but Kenshi was able to find his son with the help of Suchin's grandmother. But the way she went out, dying and protecting Takeda, was super dope. Killing 3 mercenaries in a single blow each is super impressive, and I think warrants some consideration for NRS to make her into a full-fledged roster character. Especially with her being alive in the new era, it just makes a lot of sense for her to replace Sonya in this game if we're not going to get Sonya. We've never seen her in the story or be playable, so technically she'd be a new character. She's super dope of a character, and it'd just be a shame to let someone like her go to waste, especially since the reset of the timeline. I hope NRS considers this as a possibility when making a new character for the main roster. Hell, even as a DLC would be awesome, but After getting all the information, how do you guys feel about Suchin becoming a full-on character? Leave your comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next Mortal Kombat video. And remember, guys, friendships over fatalities. Don't be a jerk.